Finds Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne shoots. What a strike from Kevin De Bruyne. I'm telling you guys, Kevin De Bruyne's long shots are just crazy good. Into Lionel Messi. Messi with the finesse shot. That is just brilliant. Leo Messi is illegal. What a goal there from Lionel Messi. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another one of these Barcelona career mode episodes. I apologize for the late upload today, but I was running a bit late, hence the video got delayed. I was planning on uploading it about an hour earlier. But anyways, in today's episode, some more tough La Liga games. But most importantly, we are going to be finally signing a defender. I'm excited to show you guys who that player is. If you're excited for today's video, make sure to drop a like on this video. 500 likes would be awesome. And if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 18 content. Also, this Barcelona series is sponsored by the OneFootball app. If you're interested in a football app that will help make your life easier by providing you all the latest updates regarding the football world, make sure to download the OneFootball app. The link to that app will be down in the description below, available both on iOS and on Android. This OneFootball app has got a very clean UI or user interface and has got some pretty neat features. You can select your favorite team and get news pertaining to that team and even live score updates through notifications. So if you're interested in the OneFootball app, make sure to download by clicking the link in the description below. Regardless, in this episode, we are finally going to be signing a centre-back. We won't be able to use him as he will join the club only in the January transfer window, which should be like in the next episode. And because PK is leaving, we are forced to sign another centre-back. Now, obviously, as you guys know, I never intended to sell PK, but its release clause of 63 million was paid by Arsenal, so we can't really help it. Before we get into all the transfer stuff, have a look at this. Finally, we are league leaders. Last episode went down so well for us. We picked up important wins in La Liga and even in the Champions League, and hence we are league leaders, a point above Real Betis. Now we face Athletic Bilbao, a really worthy opponent because they're fourth in La Liga. Besides that, we've got Chelsea, a game which is pretty much a do-or-die situation for us, because if we win, we finish top of our group. If we lose, Chelsea finish first in the group and we will be getting a tougher draw. So we've got to prevent Chelsea from winning. A win or a draw will keep us top in our group and hence give us a reasonably easier opponent. Also looking at the La Liga top scorers, guess who it is up top? Leo Messi with 12 goals, and he's also your player of the episode. What a phenomenal episode he had in the previous one. 4 goals, 2 assists, 3 clean sheets. I mean, he didn't really have much contribution in that, but still, 1 man of the match performance as well. Pretty awesome. So the episode today, we're going to be first getting through the Athletic Bilbao game and then getting into transfers. But before that, we've got a press conference. Seeing as your defense is leaky, are you planning to signing a world-class centre-back or a sub? I strongly recommend Boateng and Eric Bailly. You've got it right, mate. I am going to be signing Eric Bailly and I'm so excited to bring him in. Now, some may think it's an unrealistic transfer, but you got to remember, Eric Bailly played for Villarreal and really impressed there. So he has got experience in La Liga. He has got experience in dealing with the best of the best. So signing Eric Bailly, in my opinion, seems like a really realistic transfer, and hence I'm going to go for him. We'll discuss that transfer in detail after we get through this press conference question. I think you should re-implement the sliders but not make it as hard as last time. Now, I'm going to leave this completely up to you guys. I don't mind both. I don't mind having the sliders, or I don't mind not having them as well. So it's up to you guys. Make sure to vote by clicking the I button on the top right of the screen. We'll discuss this later as well. But for now, let's jump into our next game, which is obviously against Athletic Bilbao in La Liga. Make sure to vote though. We have got ourselves a tough task against the really difficult Athletic Club or Athletic Bilbao. They are 4th in La Liga, and I feel like we always come up against just tough La Liga sides. Maybe it's just me, and I think I mentioned this in the previous episode, but regardless, it's a game where I really want to perform and win as well, because Real Betis are 2nd in the league and they are also keeping pace with us, so we need the win. We also face Chelsea in a do-or-die situation match to finish top of our group, which is in like 2 or 3 days, so fitness issues could come up. So I've made a few changes here and then. I'm probably going to bring off Leo Messi at maybe around the 60th minute mark, because we need him against Chelsea. He was the man who got us the win against Chelsea when we faced them the first time in the Champions League. So yeah, we'll need Messi for that. So let's jump into this game against Athletic Bilbao. About the transfer stuff, we'll look at that after this game. So let's get into this one and hopefully pick up all 3 points. Wait, what? Chris Smalling is playing for Athletic Bilbao. What even is this? People refer to him as Small Dini because how good he is in game. Very interesting to see Smalling play for Athletic Club. He's already got himself booked within like 2.5 minutes, which isn't good, but that is such a weird transfer. Let me know what are the weirdest transfers you've seen in career mode down in the comment section. I'd love to know about them. Ball played in, Thiago clears, not bad at all. Can Messi get there first? He probably can. There goes Lionel Messi, this is our chance. He still has the pace to outrun the Bilbao centre-back. I'm going to whip in across because, oh, it's perfect to Griezmann. Why did I say Thiago there? But Griezmann probably should have done better. I know his heading stats are pretty good even though he isn't the tallest of players. So I kind of expected him to score that. I can't speak for some reason. Anyways, good chance. Unfortunate to not score there. Thiago finds Kluivert. Messi. Thiago Alcantara who tries to finesse this one, and that's a pretty good goal from Thiago Alcantara. Leo Messi with another assist. He's also our top assister, apart from being our top scorer. It's just nuts, but that was a really good finish from Thiago's weak foot. I mean, does he even have a weak foot? He's got 4-star weak foot, so yeah, you expect Thiago to score from there. But we've taken the lead against 4th place Athletic Bilbao in a pretty comfortable manner. Messi, Thiago, Goretzka into Sergio Busquets. Busquets has scored another goal. I repeat, Busquets has scored a goal for Barcelona. Well, to be fair, I think I kind of exaggerated on that because he did score in the previous episode as well. But with his weak foot, I mean, what is his weak foot stat? I want to check that because that was a pretty calm and calculated finish from Sergio Busquets. He's got 3-star weak foot, so fair enough. Good goal from Sergio Busquets, but what I most liked about this goal was the build-up play. I mean, look at that pass from Goretzka to Sergio Busquets. I could have squared it to Griezmann, but in that position, I was always going to go for goal. We've made it 2-0 against Bilbao. Finds Thiago. Griezmann holds on to the ball well. Goretzka tries to finesse that one, and San Jose takes him out, and we get ourselves a penalty. And you guys know who's going to be taking this one. It's obviously going to be Lionel Messi. Why can't I skip this scene? EA, can you please skip this scene? Alright, we've gone through that. Lionel Messi versus the Bilbao keeper, Arrizabalaga, who's a very talented keeper. So where do I go? Alright, let's see if this works. I'm going to go right. There you go. Lionel Messi gets himself his 13th La Liga goal of the season. And within 45 minutes, basically half time, we've made it 3-0 against Bilbao. Maybe we need to re-implement the slider settings again. It's up to you guys to decide. Make sure you vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. But to be fair, I'm kind of enjoying battering Bilbao. Alright, so we've pretty much secured the win in this game and it's only half time. So I guess it's the perfect time to make some changes. I've brought off Messi and Griezmann to keep them fit for that Chelsea game. And also Sergio Busquets because we only really have one proper good CDM in the team. Maybe we need to strengthen that position in the January transfer window. For now, I've just brought on Denis Suarez and I'm going to be using Goretzka as my CDM. Here's Justin Kluivert. Gets it on his left foot. I know he's a right-footed player, but oh, what a strike from his left foot. That was actually a really good attempt from him. We still have the ball, so maybe still the chance is there. Thiago does well. Gets the shots off. Another block from the Bilbao guy, and then Smalling clears. Dolberg. Clever pass into Thiago, who passes it into Kluivert really well. Kluivert shoots, Kluivert scores, and that goal, we've got to give credit to Thiago for that, because yes, the shot from Kluivert was good, but the pass from Thiago was just inch perfect, and then Kluivert did what he had to do, put the ball into the back of the net. 4-0 against Athletic Bilbao. It's humiliation for Bilbao, but look at that for a pass from Thiago there, perfectly weighted as well. And then Kluivert gets the job done for us. So we've made it 4-0 against Bilbao. That's just insane. Well, there you have it. A huge victory for us against Athletic Bilbao, the team that are 4th in La Liga. So I'm happy that we've beaten them 4-0 and also delivered a fantastic performance. We had pretty much the majority of the chances in this game. Even though they had Smaldini, they couldn't compete with us. Messi was brilliant in the first half. The same can be said for Thiago, Busquets, and yeah, all in all, super impressed with the boys for this one. But the real deal is against Chelsea. Can this team get us the result against Chelsea? Before we get into that game, let's have a look at the La Liga table. I would call that a perfect performance and probably the perfect result as well. We also managed to rest key players up before that Chelsea game, so all in all things went well. Now there are a few topics I want to discuss before we get into the Eric Bailly conversation about the sliders. Now yes, I know a lot of you guys didn't want me to put the sliders, hence I removed them and I put them back to normal. But now because I'm beating teams like Bilbao 4-0, there are going to be more people who would want me to put sliders. And what I can do is make the sliders a bit easier than last time, but still make it competitive for me. So it's going to be still up to you guys. Do you guys want me to make changes to the sliders? Simply answer yes or no by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. I'm going to leave this completely up to you guys, as this is your series as well, not just mine. So moving on, we are trying to sign Eric Bailly, there's no doubts about it. PK will be leaving to Arsenal in the January transfer window, so going for someone like Bailly just seems perfect. And I was kind of looking to try a swap deal, but there just wasn't any player I was willing to put in because PK is obviously going to be joining Arsenal. We can't offer him, and Eric Bailly is pretty expensive in terms of value, so we can't really offer the likes of maybe Juan Camara or Sergi Samper. They're not going to accept it. Mourinho isn't an idiot, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an offer of £44 million, which I think is a fair offer, but obviously I believe United will counter that. But surprisingly, I mean, I was super surprised. Mourinho thinks it's a fair offer for Bailly. I mean, 44 million for someone like Eric Bailly, who's so good in this game. I'll take that, man. He's 85 rated as well. He's going to give super competition to Laporte and Umtiti. I'm really happy with the deal, and now we are going to be moving on to some contract negotiations with Eric Bailly. I really like the fact that he's got his proper game face in the game, just adds a bit more realism to the series. He wants an important squad role, we're going to give him that, as I believe he deserves that as well. He's 85 rated, but obviously we are going to be rotating him with both Umtiti and Laporte. 5-year contract deal, he's only 24, that's a major plus. Now our three good centre backs, Laporte, Umtiti and Bailly, if we do sign Bailly eventually, they're only like under 25. That's so cool, man. We are sorted in terms of defense for the next 5 seasons. So the wage I'm going to be offering him is going to be £150,000 plus a signing bonus of 1 million. I expect them to counter that. His agent and Bailly, of course. Also, no release clause in the contract. That is absolutely perfect. We don't want something like the PK situation happening once again. Signing bonus of like £2 million. Fair play, but I'm not willing to pay that extra clean sheet bonus. So I'm removing that and offering the same exact contract. Is Bailly and his agent going to accept this? And yes, they do. Eric Bailly is now a Barcelona player. So glad that we've managed to sign him. He's going to be with us in the January transfer window, which is absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to see what he brings to the team. Some of the clips from his real life performances for Manchester United, you can have a look at it. And you can see he's a very capable defender, making in good blocks, good tackles, strong in challenges, pushes out from the back really well. And also, one thing that I really like about him is that he can dribble and he can pass the ball pretty well for a centre-back. He just fits perfectly in that centre-back role. In the comments section, I want you guys to let me know, what are your thoughts on this Eric Bailly transfer? Is he going to be worth it in the long term, or is he going to be worth it now itself? Up to you guys to decide. So, that win against Bilbao puts us 3 points ahead of Real Betis, 5 points ahead of Villarreal, the same with Sevilla and Athletic Bilbao, 6 points ahead of Atletico Madrid, and we are way ahead than Real Madrid, which is what we want. Real Madrid in this series haven't just put up the challenge against us, which is very weird in my opinion. But anyways, looking at the Champions League group table now, moving on to the Chelsea game. It's a bloody do or die situation. A win sends us through as the group leaders. A loss could be tricky. Let's get into this game and get the best result. This is it. Barcelona versus Chelsea. Winner takes all. The winner of this game will be progressing to the round of 16 of the Champions League as group leaders, and that is something I really want. And hence I rested up a few of my players in that game against Bilbao, and now I've got a pretty strong team to put forward against Chelsea. Iniesta gets into the lineup. He hasn't really started many games this season, but it's against Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. We need Iniesta in the lineup. You guys know what he did the last time he played in that stadium. So let's jump into this game against Chelsea, hopefully win this one and guarantee ourselves first spot in our Champions League group. Chelsea on the attack, Eden Hazard. Good defending from Samuel Umtiti. We've got to be careful of Eden Hazard. We know his quality. A very dangerous attacker. Messi. Now De Bruyne. Into Andres Iniesta. Back into De Bruyne. This is great build-up play. De Bruyne gets the shot off. Big block from Victor Moses. De Bruyne scoring against his former side. That would be really nice. Finds Messi. Iniesta. Into Dembele, that's great build-up play. Dembele gets the shot off and let's go. We've taken the lead against Chelsea and the build-up play for this goal was just amazing. I know some of you guys in the comments get pretty angry with the way I play. Like you guys believe I just play counter-attacking football, but come on guys. This was brilliant build-up play. Messi to Dembele and Messi as well. Assist provider for this goal and then Dembele. What a finish with that left foot of his. No chance for the Belgian keeper there and we've made it 1-0. Well, that is it for the first half and it's a pretty good half for us in terms of our result. And I guess performance, we were the better side. Dembele's goal gives us the lead. If the scoreline remains the same, we will be progressing to the next round as group leaders or group winners, which will be obviously awesome. Suso takes a clever touch. Chelsea on the attack. They are trying to get back in this one. Costa. That's brilliant defending from Laporte. I mean, we are so lucky to have centre-backs like Laporte and Umtiti. And with someone like Bailly coming in as well, our defence is going to be sorted for the next few seasons. I'm subbing off Andres Iniesta because his stamina is getting pretty low. Let's bring on Alenia instead of him and play Alenia as our left centre-mid and De Bruyne as our right centre-mid. We are leading 1-0. Let's hope we can hold our lead or potentially increase it. Here's Andre Gomez on the ball. Plays in a great pass to Eden Hazard. If Andre Gomez scores against me, I will be pretty annoyed. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Messi tries to play a pass in behind into Griezmann. Tell you what, Rudiger read that pretty well. Griezmann finds Lionel Messi. Messi finesses that one with his right foot, but there was no power in that shot. And it was an easy save for Courtois. There you have it, full time, and we get ourselves all 3 points from this Champions League game. And also we finished top of our Champions League group. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't the best of performances, and it wasn't even the most entertaining of games, but we got the job done. We beat Chelsea 1-0. Ousmane Dembele with a pretty nice goal, and yeah, we've gotten the job done. Let's find out who we'll be facing in the round of 16 of the Champions League. I don't think I mentioned Busquets in that game, but he was beyond insane, guys. I can tell you this, first game he got himself a really good goal, and in this second game he was man of the match. By a distance as well. He was intercepting everything. He was playing some good easy passes. Super impressed with Sergio Busquets. The only issue is we don't really have a backup option for him. We'll discuss that in the later part of the video, but Busquets so far looks prime contender for being player of the episode alongside maybe Thiago. We will see what happens, but we draw Roma in the round of 16 of the Champions League. It's going to be an interesting game. They do have the likes of El Shaarawy, Raja Nainggolan, who's of course a beast in Ultimate Team. Let's see what he can do in career mode. Before we end this episode, we've got one final game against Eibar in La Liga. Let's continue our winning streak against them. We've got our final game of today's episode, and yes, on paper it is a game that we should be winning without a problem, but you guys know I sometimes do struggle against the weaker sides. On match day 1 we lost to Granada, something I really don't like and really got frustrated with, so it could happen again. I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm also giving Cucurella an opportunity because he asked me to. He's kind of disappointed with his game time, so let's just give him the chance to prove his worth. I already think he's a good player, but anyways, we are going to start him in that left back role. Besides that, pretty much my first team 11 because, well, we've got like a week's gap between this game and the game against Celta Vigo, so it doesn't make sense to rest players. Let's go ahead and win this game, get all 3 points and establish a 6-point lead over Real Betis. Here's Busquets, who was man of the match against Chelsea and also scored a goal in our first game against Bilbao, so he could be winning player of the episode, who knows. We are now in the second half in the 51st minute and nothing has happened in this game. I'm unable to create chances against Eibar, and now they had a good free kick attempt, but Ter Stegen made a pretty good save there. I don't know how to break down this Eibar defense, it's getting very annoying. Antoine Griezmann, can he get there? Yes he can. Finds Lionel Messi. Messi gets it on his right foot. Messi goes for the driven shot, big block from Paulo. That's literally our first chance and we couldn't still get a shot on target. We've been really poor in this game. Alright, we've got ourselves a corner. Hopefully luck is there with us. Laporte with a free header, he should have scored. That was a chance for Laporte, he should have put it into the back of the net. Kinda disappointed. What a cross from Thiago though. We've got to be patient, guys. We've still got 15 minutes. That's enough to get 1 goal. De Bruyne gets the shot off and what a save from Dimitrovic. That was our chance, man. That was our best opportunity of this game. We couldn't convert it. Antoine Griezmann. That's a great touch from Griezmann. He cuts inside with the Berber spin, finds Kevin De Bruyne who gets the shot off, and we've scored in the 90th minute. The drama is unreal against Eibar, and Barcelona have taken the win. What a goal from Kevin De Bruyne, but this was all Griezmann. Let's give Griezmann the credit he deserves for that, as the Berber spin he did completely sold off all defenders, and then the pass to De Bruyne was perfect, who kind of missed it, but what was that keeper doing? I have no idea, but ultimately we've taken the lead, and we are going to be picking up 3 points against Eibar. Well, there you have it, unreal scenes in the 90th minute for us to pick up all 3 points. And again, Busquets, 2 matches straight as man of the match. He probably is going to be player of the episode, I guess. But yeah, what a performance from, I think De Bruyne was good as well. De Bruyne and Busquets for me were the standout performers in this game. But overall, the team did really well to pick up 3 points. We made it a lot harder than it should have. But nevertheless, 6 points over Real Betis is fantastic. Holy shit, that game, man. A late winner from KDB gets us all 3 points, and this is, you know what, I'm telling this right now, I don't understand this game half the time. Gerard Piqué is disappointed with his role at the club when he's already signed a contract with another club, that is Arsenal, and he will be leaving the club in the space of like 20-25 days, and right now he's sending me an email saying that he's not happy with the club. What? Come on, EA, you've got to make this game better. But anyways, we won't really bother much about that because he's anyway going to be joining Arsenal, and I want to give Laporte and Umtiti as many opportunities as they will be at the club for the long term, so just makes sense playing them more often. But as I said, I wanted to discuss more transfers before going into the next episode. Yes, we've already signed not Sergio Busquets, we already have Busquets. Yes, we've already signed Eric Bailly, and yes, our budget is now down to 18 million, but you gotta remember, both Paulinho and Piqué have been sold for big money, so we will have like 80 million to spend. I am looking to bring in a CDM and then probably Anthony Martial for Deulofeu, because I really want Martial at the club. So Fabinho and Weigl, these are the 2 players I'm looking to bring in. Maybe one of, you know what, actually just one of them. And I'm going to leave this one up to you guys as well. Let me know down in the comment section, which CDM do you guys want, Fabinho or Julian Weigl? I can ask you guys this in the next episode. I'm not sure if I'll be getting through that transfer in the next episode itself, but I need your feedback. We definitely need another CDM, you know, someone back up to Busquets, as Busquets is getting old. And I think either Weigl or even, of course, Fabinho will be the perfect choice. So that's for the next episode. We've already signed Boy. Can't wait to get him at the club in the next episode. Also, we'll be giving Piqué the game against Celta Vigo to, you know, play his final game for Barcelona, just because that would be phenomenal. But anyways, let's end this episode right now. Player of the episode, you guys have to vote for or between Thiago, who was really good in this episode, and Sergio Busquets, who put in a world-class performance in literally all 3 games. So up to you guys to decide. Vote by clicking the I button on the top right of the screen. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you have. 500 likes would be awesome. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I will see you guys soon for another episode of this series.